So the streets of Tel Aviv didn't just fill with people today. They filled with anger, fear, loud questions that won't go away. You're watching Times XP. My name is Dhriti Atri, and outside the grand home of President Isaac Herzog, the air, it was electric. Hundreds, then thousands, everybody gathered. Flags waved, drums beat, voices echoed through the streets. They weren't celebrating, by the way, they were warning. Don't make it a banana republic. That's what they shouted, a phrase that cut through the crowd like a siren. Why? Because just hours before that particular protest, Israeli Prime Minister Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu made a shocking move. He asked for a pardon in his corruption trial. That's right, a pardon, not a defense, not a verdict, a way out. And that particular thing ignited the city. Now let's rewind for a moment. Benjamin Netanyahu has been on trial for years now. He is accused of corruption, bribery, in fact, abuse of power. He says that he is innocent. He says that this is all political. He says that he has done nothing wrong here. But today, instead of facing the courtroom, he reached out to the president. He asked Mr. Isaac to step in and pardon him. Now that single request set off a political earthquake. People saw it as an escape route, a shortcut, perhaps a trick, and they ran to the streets. Outside the president's residence, the message was very clear. Let the trial continue. No special treatment, no backdoor deals for Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu here. In fact, protesters accused the president of being too close to Netanyahu. Some even said that he owes him political favors. And all of a sudden, an old ghost, he was dragged back into the conversation. A time when politics interfered with justice in Israel. A time that many believe should never be repeated. Today's crowd did not want history to repeat itself. That's right, but wait, there's more, much more. Netanyahu's controversy does not stop at national borders. His name is now connected to international outrage over Gaza. There are ICC warrants, there are global criticism, there are protests around the globe, and now, in the middle of all this chaos, he asked for a pardon at home. Now, for many Israelis, this is the final showdown. Face the court, don't run from it. That was the mood in the streets right now, from balconies to sidewalks, from university students to elderly citizens. Everybody had just one question today. Is Israel still a democracy? Is it becoming something else? A system where powerful leaders rewrite the rules to save themselves? Well, the crowd's answers, it was loud, it was clear. Not on our watch. And as night fell over Tel Aviv, the chants grew louder, the tensions grew deeper, because this is no longer just about Netanyahu now. This is about the future of justice in Israel. This is about who really holds power. This is about whether the law is for everybody or only for the ordinary people. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the whole world is watching now.